Welcome to the Technology Tips by Centrend video podcast. I'm Paul LaFlamme, your host for the show. There's nothing I hate worse than a scammer trying to take advantage of someone at a stressful time. Let's face it, the holidays are stressful enough without the added worry of packages arriving on time. Now add to that the worry of your accounts being compromised by a bogus email soliciting information from some unsuspecting shoppers. In today's podcast, I go through how to recognize a very dangerous type of phishing email that we're going to see a lot of this holiday season. Here goes. The example I'm showing is an actual email received by several of my clients. This technique is called phishing because they are trying to get you to take an action to obtain information from you that will compromise your security, such as credit card information or simply to confirm your email address is valid. In this day and age, you just can't assume that an email you receive actually came from the sender it claims to be from. Phishers are very crafty and will do everything they can to appear familiar so that you'll follow their call to action. In the graphic you're looking at right now, I've analyzed one of the more clever phishing emails I've seen. The first thing to note is that from Outlook web app, yet it's not from my domain. How can this account tell me my password if it's not from my own domain, right? Some things to look for when you analyze an email and question the validity would be simple mistakes, such as the lack of capitalization on my name right here. That's very suspicious because it makes me think like they don't have a sophisticated system. It was something just thrown together like a hacker would. Notice how they do add valid links to add to the legitimacy. If I was to hover over centrend.com, it really would take me to my own website. And that really is my email address, plaflamme@centrend.com. They've added another valid link down here, centrend.com. Again, all these things that are actually valid add to the email's legitimacy and increases the chance that the user receiving this will want to open it. When I hover over the call to action button, which is keep same password, look at the bottom left of the graphic. It shows a really funky address. That has nothing to do with my domain, my email services, nothing at all. So that alone should really clue you in that there's an issue here. What makes this such an effective attempt at phishing, and why I'm sure they snooker a lot of people with this, is the very notion that people are frustrated with having to change their passwords. Who wouldn't want to keep their same password? So if you fall for this, what do you think would happen if you actually clicked it? It'll take you to a web portal that'll look like it's Outlook web access, and it will ask you to do a couple of different things. First, it'll probably ask you to confirm your current login name and password in order to, quote, renew the password. So if you give them that, now they have the password to your actual account. They'll also probably ask you for some of your previously used passwords for verification purposes. Now what they're doing with that is they're going to hack into other related systems based on the information you've provided. The process is fairly open-ended. The more passwords you submit, the longer they'll let you submit them, and the more information they'll have to hack other things in your world. There are many different email scams that you're probably going to receive. The reason I focus on this at the holiday season is because we're expecting a lot of packages coming in. One of the more common fraudulent attempts is emails that you're going to receive claiming that they're from UPS or FedEx and that there's a problem with your package and you need to go to their link and put in your information so that the package can be delivered on schedule. They're taking advantage of the fact that we're shipping products to friends and relatives. I'm showing you this one though because this is the one that's the most common right now. We're seeing a lot of these and I want everyone to be aware of it. There are several things you can do in your business to reduce the amount of these types of emails that actually make it through and minimize the impact that they'll have if a link is clicked. First, I recommend the implementation of a strong commercial grade firewall with deep packet inspection. Deep packet inspection means it actually scrutinizes the data packets to decide if they contain anything malicious. When you're looking at an email, if you're suspicious of it, don't click the link. Instead, log in by going directly to the website yourself. So in this case, if I'm using Outlook web app, I could actually go to my Outlook web access and I could check to see if there's any kind of call to action in there rather than click their link. The third point I'd make is to have strong endpoint security software on your workstations. With strong endpoint security software installed, if you do click a link that's malicious, you'll get a warning like this message that I'm showing you right now. When you see a message like this, it's a clear sign that you probably should not go to that site. I hope you enjoyed my podcast today, and I've given you some good actionable information to help you be more vigilant with the emails you receive. Please like and share my video, and as always, thanks for watching.